Welcome back to part 4 of a 10-part series where Sterling Insurance have challenged me to buy a van and turn it into a camper van. Thank you very much to Sterling Insurance for offering me this chance to do this challenge. Sterling Insurance have over 30 years of experience in insuring cars, vans and any other kind of vehicles as well, but they do specialise in camper vans. Now, after this, you'll see another intro where I screw it up. I will have to chop out the bit that I said that I shouldn't have said, but that's what I'm about. I screw up, Elliot tells me I've done it wrong, and then I have to redo it. So enjoy this, thank you to everybody who watches, and in this video, you will meet my father. Looks a bit like Hulk Hogan. Today, I'm on my way to B&Q. I want to buy some insulation board for the floor. I should have been working with my father today. My dad wants to be part of this project. I don't know whether he'll be on camera or not, but my dad's got all the gear. He has some kind of idea, so he will probably put me right. So I'm on my way to B&Q, get a few supplies. So join me, folks, see what I buy that is completely wrong and I've wasted my money and time. Laters. Right folks, back, and you've just seen my little intro for the fourth video of this 10-part series. Just straighten you up a bit. I should have been working with my dear papa today. He was going to help me do this, but I'm not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with the soundproofing, the sound deadening and the insulation. I've bought some of this. Excuse me, recycled plastic loft insulation. Now then, one thing I have learned that this stuff is made from recycled plastic bottles, a bit like this one, right? Also, because it's being plastic, I've also heard that when you actually put the soundproofing in these cavities up here, I'll show you, when you put them up here, right, yeah, you get them and you put them in the bottom as well. I hear that the condensation gathers on the at the bottom of the insulation. It stays wet and it rusts into the van, so then your van's completely knackered, to be fair. So that's what I've learned, that's what I've heard. I don't know how true it is. I'll straighten you guys up again, because if there's one thing I hate is you lot being on the piss and me doing this. So you're still on the drunk. So I've bought this stuff because it's made of plastic bottles. Also, it's not that itchy stuff that gets in your skin and drives you mad. You've been in the loft, you've kneeled upstairs on the loft, you get all the fibres in your knees are itching for days, it's all in your hands, you're just going absolutely mad, you get absolutely radge. The wife will say, do you want a cup of tea? And then you snap because you're itching. I've also got a couple of rolls of silver tape, aluminium tape. This is to go over the back wheels, and hopefully it'll keep the warm in and the cold out, or the cold out and the warm in, or the warmer, you know what I mean. I've also bought some of this this is to go hopefully under the floor of the van. If not, it's going to, I'll use it. Whatever it is, it's going to be used somewhere. It's more again of trial and error. It's seeing what is, you know, right and what is wrong. I've also bought some of this. Oh, I bought myself a new Stanley knife. These are good, these are good knives. Oh, it's made in Germany. These are good knives. The only trouble is you forget and you put it in your pocket. Next thing you know, you look like Freddy Krueger's been at the side of your thigh. The wife comes home, and you go home to the wife. You say, who's been scratching you? Nothing. Nobody. Freddy Krueger. And I've also got some of this. If we can get it out. Bloody hell. Toughest box in the bloody world. Oh, God, there we go. I've also got some of this. It's peel on. It's you stick this to the van and it just... I'll tell you what, I'll do a little tappity tap. I'll stick a few on and then I'll do a little bit of a tappity tap and you'll hear if it works. But it's also it's for you have to wear gloves during installation. Do not install at air temperatures lower than 60 degrees Fahrenheit unless using a heat gun. Keep all ventilation and drain holes clear. Do not cover them with this material. It is mandatory to clean and degrease the surface prior to... Mandatory. You will do it. Cannot be installed on the outside of a car or used as a heat shield. The material has almost no smell. Smell that. There's something there. Have another smell. Did you get it? It's just a bit musky. I quite like it. So basically I've got the instructions here. They are in British, Spanish and French. And it's to stop the noise while we're... Oh, it's my dad. I'll be back in a second. Well, that was my dad. He's informed me that this is rubbish. Well, not rubbish, but he knows where he can get more of this for more value for money. So, cheers, Dad, for that. But now it's all about saving money, isn't it? And this is the other thing he said. I think my dad's enjoying this more than I am, and he ain't even seen it yet. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to stick some of the sound deadening stuff on the doors, on that. I'm going to take them panels off, clean them all up, and then tomorrow, hopefully, all being well, I'm going to go over to my dad, and me and my dad are going to we'll entertain you. In the words of Robbie, let us entertain you. I'll just start and then I'll be back. Right, folks, I have ripped out the panelling on either side of the van, apart from that door bit. I want to get this done. Funny enough, I found a mascot for the van. Right, here he is. Sterling, I'm going to call him, after the insurance company. So everybody meet Sterling. Sterling, for the last 10 years, has been sat down here. Look, you can see where his little arse print is. There you go, some kind of serial number. So I thought I'd show him to the world. There he is. I'm going to get Junie Baby to wash him up, tidy him up. He's been stuck in the dark for the last 10 years, done about 150,000, and now I'm going to get him cleaned up and stick him on the dashboard. Meet Sterling, everybody. Can everybody please say hello to Sterling? Right, that's all the panels ripped off. Obviously I've found Sterling now, so he's pushing me on to get this done. I'm just going to hoover all this out, wipe it down and get ready to put the old Nico, whatever it is, Nico. Let's suck in. Right, I've cleaned them panels down, I've cleaned that bit down. I'm just going to clean this down because it's content. Me cleaning is content, apparently. Speeding up music now. Welcome to the back of my van. Now, this is the stuff that you have to put on, as I've already said numerous times. Apparently you peel the back off. I have cleaned that, I've offered that up. That is pretty much what I want to do. I only want to stick it to there because I want to just remove the sound, the dead sound, the echo-ness. Because what do they say? The empty vessels are the loudest, or something like that. Some crap. Right, so tell you what, don't half hurt your knees. So I'm going to stick this on here, pull the tape off, push that down, and there we go. I've got a little roller. Well, I've no rude thoughts and comments. I've normally got a big roller, but this is the roller that I've seen them use on this thing called YouTube. And what you do is you just roll it over, a bit like Mary Berry doing well, it's a bit like cutting a pizza, only obviously it's not a pizza and it's not cutting it, it's rolling it. And there you go. Oh look, there's an air bubble. Oh look at that, air bubble, and it squeezes it out. Oh, there's another one. Brilliant. Now, just a quick little test. Do you know what, right? I've watched some of these, and they do all this. This one, I see one bloke he was a surfer in Australia, and he's done loads of stuff to this van, and you actually sit there and you think, really? Really? Do you really need to do all of that? When all's said and done, it's a tin box. It's a tin box. You're trying to make it as warm as a house, and it's a tin box on wheels. It ain't brick, it ain't wood, it's tin. One of the coldest things you can get is tin. Metal, aluminium, you know what I mean. So, alright, next one. And there it is. Even I can't screw that up. But, let's knock your legs off. Right, oh bloody hell. Come here. God, I tell you what folks, it's really picked up just lately, the wind. It's a bloody nightmare. Put that in the recycling, in the paper. Right, so here we have noise, soundproofing number 1. That sounds fucking dead. I didn't mean to say that. That sounds deader than the other one. Done it? Let's have another go. Does that... Oh, perhaps it's because the door's open. Right, now let's have another go. Don't... Do they sound any different to you? The only only thing that's going is the dogs. The dogs are barking. June will be going in there going nuts. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them panels, I'm going to do them down there, and then I'll come back and knock it and make the dogs start bark again. Alright, laters. Right folks, you're in the van again with me. This is going to be a popular thing now. As you can see, I've soundproofed the van this side, driver's side. I wanted to do a little bit of a sound test, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you? So, I've soundproofed, I've put the sound deadening stuff all down the side there, all at the top. There you go. This side, I've done nothing yet. Look at that, battery's flashing. So, I'm going to give this a tap and see if we can find any difference, because I don't think there will be. You ready? Sounds the same to me. Oh, perhaps I ought to give it me knuckles. Yeah. Yeah, it's done the job. I don't know, is it one of those things where you do it and it's just a complete waste of time? Is it just a, oh look, I've soundproofed my van? How many people out there who do this, who have done this, do you think it's worth sticking this soundproofing on? Put your comments down below. I would love to know if I've just wasted my bloody time. Oh, hi. Welcome back. I'm just about to fit the last soundproofing panel in the van. I've pretty much used everything. Even off the offcuts, I've just stuck them on. Where's my roller? And that's it, that's the last one. I've had enough for today. So, I'm going to just show you what I've done in here. I've chucked a load of paper on the floor. So basically I've panelled, I've put deadening, sound deadening on every panel I can as such. I've got a little bit left over there, I'll stick them up on the ceiling somewhere. I've done every panel I can. It does, it has actually made it quieter, I think. I wish I'd recorded something, and well, we will do. You guys will know the difference. You will hear the difference in it. It does sound flatter, don't it? I don't know. Or am I just imagining it? Have I just wasted my time in about, I don't know, about 40 quid or something on soundproofing, sound deadening? I don't know. So anyway, all being well tomorrow, oh, I'm in the dark. All being well tomorrow, I'll be going over to my dear papa's, and we will sort out the floor and get that done. Then I will then be silver taping them, the wheel arches. Apparently it does help if you do silver tape them. It does actually add some insulation, and oh, it just keeps it bloody warmer. But yeah, so that's it. So see you later. Where's the bloody knob? Let's see. Right folks, this is the fourth part. It's day 2, and this old boy here is my dad. I've known him all my life. He's known me all my life. We have had a fallout, but we get on really, don't we? Yeah, very well. We keep away from each other for a few weeks, and then we always see each other for a couple of days. Yeah, we get on well these days. Yeah, we're all right. Anyway, here we say, what they say is that for? So, my dad's going to help me. This is something my dad likes to do. He likes to potter about, don't you, Dad? I do like a bit of potter. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to start panelling the van out. My dad's got all the gear. He has got an idea, where I've got no idea and no gear. So what we're going to do, Dad? Well, what we're going to do, we're going to stick these timbers down now to
to the floor like that,
Yeah.
in between each recess.
Yeah.
We're going to stick it down with super strong
I'll pick this up.
silicone.
Yeah.
And also, to make sure as it don't move while we're working on it, we're going to get that seriously strong tape.
It's over here. You hold that up, Father.
It's this T-Rex ferociously strong tape. You need pliers to rip it off, and then we're going to stick it down, and while the glue is going off,
Yeah.
that's going to hold it in position.
Yes.
But what we're going to do first is we're going to cut all the plywood in the van, on the van floor, and make it fit first.
Yeah.
So that we're not actually working on top of this while it's setting.
Yes.
So what we'll do, we'll have it all cut ready, put these down, have it all cut ready, and then drop the plywood sheets onto it.
Happy days. So you've got experience of working with wood then, Father?
Well, I've been a joiner since 1959.
Well, there you go, you see. 1959.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would twinkle in your eye.
You certainly will.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to stop this now and we'll be back in a second. Right then, folks, my father has... what you done, Dad? You tell him. It's easier for you to tell them.
Well, what it is now...
He's going to bring out about 55 years of carpet. Jesus was a carpenter, weren't he?
Yeah, but...
And look what happened to him.
Yeah, but I can't work miracles.
No.
Right.
I don't know. If you can do this van, you will do.
Right. This piece here now, this has got to finish up there.
Right.
So what I've done, I've cut a piece of timber like that. This is the handyman's way of doing it, plus the tradesman's. So you get a piece like that, the exact size, so that ends up there. So what we do, all the bits that are sticking out, we put a bit there and that goes to there. We put that there, that comes to there, square that off there, square out the corner, then come across there like that, and then we go along there, all the way along, and hopefully that should fit.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
So now we're going to cut it.
So we're going to cut this now, and then you will all see the result of the cutting of the wood. Right. So the wood has been cut, folks. We are now offering it in.
Let's hope it fits.
Yeah.
Else I'm going to look at that.
You're going to look at Pratt with all your 50 years of experience.
City and Guilds.
City and Guilds.
Do they still have City and Guilds?
I don't know.
I didn't know we're allowed.
There you go. There we go. Are you happy with that, Father?
I'm happy with that, if you're happy with that.
So there it is.
So we're all happy.
So,
The reason we put this sheet in first is so that all the traffic, because you're going to come into this the door, aren't you?
yeah, this will be the main door.
The minimum traffic on the joints.
Yeah.
So that's why we started with this one. Now we've got
Okay.
to cut another piece that side.
Okay, so cut a bit there, that side. We'll see you in a bit, folks. So, folks, or rather my dad has just cut that piece of wood that's gone in, and he's just putting the last piece in.
Hey presto.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
We've just had a bit of rain, ain't we? A bit like when we used to fit double glazed. You're probably looking at us and thinking we don't look the same.
Thank God we don't look the same.
Yeah. So we've just had a bit of rain. We've had a bit of rain stop play. But now this is in. So what we're going to do, Dad, take all this out.
Take all this up now.
And then
take it out.
Give it a bit of a sweep.
And then put the timbers, stick the timbers down to the floor.
Okie doke.
And then put the insulation over the top.
Right. So we'll be back. So, yesterday it rained, didn't it, Dad?
It certainly did.
Absolutely chucked it down. So,
Rain stopped play.
it did. Rain stopped everything yesterday. Thunder, lightning, hailstorms, frogs, the lot. So anyway, we're going to show you now what we've done. We cut the panels to go on the floor, and we have timbered it out. Now you show them, Dad, how tough that is. Mind you off.
Look, that's really stuck down.
Yeah.
And this is what's done it.
Sticks like
Even
shit.
Sticks like SH Red Star T, and it really is good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just stuck it down.
We put the tape down to hold it in position while the glue grabbed.
And it's grabbed.
And it's grabbed.
So now what we're going to do is going to put some insulation down, ain't we?
On the top.
If you've seen from the video earlier on, oh, it's up there. We've got a big roll of it up there. Obviously, we'll show you that in a second, and we'll go from there. So, see you in a second, folks. So, as you can see, folks, me and the Father have, the Holy Father, have put the insulation down, the bubble wrap stuff. This is, at the beginning of the video, you noticed that I bought some stuff, and then my dad phoned me up, and I said, oh, I took it back and I threw it. This is what we've used instead. Get that thing off the top there, Dad. I don't know if your door... Oh, yeah. I'm just going to show you what it is.
Very good thermal insulation.
It's AirTech double. So any of you out there who are mad enough to take on a camper van, you got it from Screwfix. Ideal, really, weren't it?
Yes, just a job.
So what we're going to do now is we are going to put the panels down. Are we sticking the panels down, Father?
No,
or
we're going to screw them now.
We're just going to screw them straight into them slats that we've done.
Yeah, there's no point sticking anything because it's only just screw straight into it now. We need proper screws so they don't come through and lift the wood off the metal floor. But
yeah, because we don't want that. We don't want a lump, because June would hate a lump. So she's married to one. So that's it. So we'll see you in a second. So the state of play is my dad's mainly put the floor down.
Mr. Blobby.
Yeah, he's we've stuck it down on. We've not stuck it down. We've stick the battening down. We've put the floorboards down. We've joined it all up. Those bits there are just to hold it together while everything sets. The sticks like SH1T sticks. We're now putting the green panelling on. The green insulation that the Kiwi next door he very kindly gave to me. I'm going to stick silver foil all over the wheel arches, which are down here at the back of the van. Started that one just because apparently it's good stuff. It's what you do. I don't know.
Better do what we do, isn't it?
Better do what we do. So we'll just crack on with this, and then we will be back in a millisecond to you people. So we're coming to the end of episode 4. My dad's put the floor down.
Stuck it down.
We stuck it down with. I'm just putting some silver foil around the wheel arches. We've started to put some of the green insulation on, but my dad's got to go, so I'm going to bugger off home and I'll finish off what we've got to do. So Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? We've got quite a bit done. I think now we've got the base work done. We should be okay. And then it's my dad's thinking up some ideas for the bed. We've had about 8 different designs at the moment. It's
well sort one.
Well, you're always thinking it, you know. That's the thing. You're thinking of, you know, things like getting up and going for a pee in the middle of the night.
So you've got to be able to get out of bed, ain't you?
Yeah. So we don't know whether to go with the one bed you pull down. Anyway, we'll sort that out. That'll be a later episode. Then we've got to think about where I'm going to put the electrics. I've got to go and have a word with the lads at. I forgot the bloody names. I forgot the names. It's not Van Pimps, it's Van Dubs or Mad Vans. That's it. Sorry, lads, Mad Vans. So I've got to go and have a word with them, see out where I'm going to put my electrics, and
put some more insulation around the sides.
Put some more insulation to keep it warm. We don't want Junie being upset, and that's about it, really. And
you saw it with action films.
Look, couple of doggies.
Just being awkward. There you go. So I'll get home. I'll finish this off. I'll come and I'll show you all again to what we've finally done, and that'll be it. So do you want to say see you, Dan? And I'll
see you, folks.
See you in again.
See you again.
So here we have the end of episode 4, folks. It's basically the base work we've done. We've got the floor down. I've put some of the insulation in. And the sound deadening, and it has made a difference, to be fair. But now we're going to be moving on to the structurals inside of the fan. My dad, my father, my dear father, he's making plans. My dad's a chiphead by old way trade, and to be fair, I don't think I could manage what he's got in mind for the job. You know, sometimes you need a little bit of help and advice, and I think my dad's going to give me the help and advice I need on doing this, and hopefully that help and advice will be passed on to you good people out there, you novices who are taking on this challenge of a van. So yeah, that's about it really, folks. Things are really going to start to happen. I've got to go and see Mark at Mad Vans tomorrow. And he's going to tell me where to put I want the battery up there. I'm going to feed the cables in here. I want overhead lights up here. So hopefully he will sort all that out for me, point me in the right direction. I've actually bought the sink and the hob and the porta potty, and I've got to try and find a fridge as well and then get that in. And hopefully you guys will see the growth of this camper love van for me in the Junie. Yeah, so tune in next week where hopefully you'll see a battery and the electrics coming in, you'll see a bed being put in, and you will see a kitchen work surface and stuff put in. I'm getting there. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. And I'm hoping that you actually enjoy the fact that I am a complete novice at this. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, and I'm hopefully giving the people who do this and don't make it look as professional as you see some do, and you're actually enjoying it. Okay, folks. Laters.